Hi guys, welcome to Drum Dog, and in today's lesson we are talking about metric shifts. Now I feel like I start every lesson by saying this is something I'm really excited about, but this time I really mean it. This is one of the drumming things that when I hear someone play this in the right spot, it just really perks my ear. And what do I mean by metric contexts? I mean, if we're in a straight groove and there's a straight song and the drummer's playing straight, but then they just play just a little hint, they imply a bit of shuffle. Or if they're in a shuffle tune and we're playing a lovely shuffle and then they play this one fill and the second half of it is dead arrow straight. There's something about that implying that different metric world from the other feel that to me just sounds fantastic. And it's all about developing tension and release. As all great music is created through tension and release, and we're creating that tension by implying something different, and then we're releasing it by returning to where we were before. So without me getting too overexcited here, we're going to need to look at the practice pad for a bit before we take this to the kit, because as with all drumming, this is based on rhythmic subdivisions. This is based on the speed that we are playing at. Okay, and we're going to be looking at three main subdivisions today. We're going to be looking at eighth note triplets, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. We're going to be looking at 16th notes, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and we're going to be looking at 16th note triplets, 1 triplet and triplet, 2 triplet and triplet, 3 triplet and triplet, 4 triplet and triplet. And the first thing we need to be able to do here is we need to be able to play between all three of those subdivisions smoothly at the same speed. Okay, and the real focus here is not changing our quarter note pulse when we change from one subdivision to the other. Okay, so let's start by practicing going between our eighth note triplets and our 16th notes. So our eighth note triplets, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. That's 3 notes per quarter note. And without changing that quarter note pulse, we've got to go up to 4 notes per quarter note. 2, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Now that change there isn't natural because we're not doubling it. There's nothing really to hold on to other than that quarter note. We're going from 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They feel very different. So that does take a bit of practice to get that feeling smooth. This is the step you really do not want to rush before we take this to the kit. So let's practice this. Just 2 bars, 8th note triplets, 2 bars, 16th notes, 2 bars, 8th note triplets, 2 bars, 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. Here we go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and. Then back down. 1 triplet, 2 triplet. We're keeping that pulse the same the whole way through. 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. Now, although I'm using my left foot as a metronome here, I do really recommend practicing this to an electronic metronome. So then there's no room for error. There's no thinking we're correct and we're kind of... It's overwatching. We've got someone judging our timekeeping, but I am just being lazy here while I'm filming. Yeah, sorry, YouTube. That is what we really want to get the hang of first, because never mind what we're playing on the kit, that is the rhythmic ingredients that we require to create the shift between those feels, and practicing going between one to the other is that shift itself. So let's bring this up to our 16th triplets. Let's add in those 16th triplets. So now we're going to be going between 8th note triplets, 16th notes, 16th note triplets, back to our 16th notes and back to our 8th notes as a constant cycle going between the three. Okay, this time we're just going to be doing 1 bar of each one, so we're really pushing on and we're making ourselves shift more often, a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 to 16ths, 1 E and a 2 E and then up to our 16th triplets. 3 triplet and triplet, 4 triplet and triplet, back down to our 16ths. Then 8th note triplets, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Now that is a really great one to practice because we're changing every bar, we never get too comfortable, and every time we are changing we're practicing that feel change between that swung triplet feel and that straight 16th feel. Now if you want to delve into that kind of just pad subdivision exercise thing, I've done a whole lesson on that called the rhythmic pyramid, which is well worth checking out if that's something that you need to hone in before we take this over to the kit. Okay, so now we're going to take some of this to the kit where the real fun begins, as we all know. And we're going to ease ourselves into this, and we're going to go between our 16th notes and our 8th note triplets as take our standard fill that would be like a shibba dibba 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 dibba. Well, we're going to start with our shibba dibba dibba dibba, but then for the second half on these two drums, for our beats 3 and 4, we're going to go down to those triplets, so it will be a 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So our whole fill will be that 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 triplet, 4 triplet, where we're getting that shift at the halfway point.